Good morning, Facebook, YouTube, Daily Motion, and Twitter. This is Rich again, back for your first video blog of the day for Monday, March 2nd, 2015 in Belleville, Massachusetts, 7:16 in the morning. Waking up to some fresh snow, a couple of inches. Going to be a nice and sunny day, highs in the 30s. Some news to report. The Golden State Warriors beat the Boston Celtics by the score of 106-101 last night. The Boston Bruins made a trade. They acquired Brett Conley from the Tampa Bay Lightning for draft picks. NHL trade deadline 3 o'clock today, so the Bruins have to make another deal. And also, it's Happy Read Across America Day in honor of Dr. Seuss's birthday. Dr. Seuss would have been 111 years old today if he was still alive. And it's Happy Independence Day in Texas because 179 years ago today, Texas seceded from Mexico. That's about it on the news. My first video subject of the day is about the ncaa Division I Men's Ice Hockey Tournament, which is also known as the Frozen Four. There are 59 teams for men's ice hockey that play Division I, and each year they have a tournament, and it's like the ncaa men's basketball tournament, but it's smaller, and they have the conferences have tournaments, and each conference winner gets the automatic seed in the ncaa men's ice hockey tournament. The 6 conferences in Division I hockey are Atlantic 10, Big 10, ECAC, Hockey East, the NCHC, and the WCHA. And these tournaments happen in March, and they're very competitive and stuff. And this I told you there's 6 automatic qualifiers, and there are 10 at-large bids in this tournament, and usually if there's bubble teams, they have to do very good in the respective conferences to get a at-large bid. If they get eliminated in the first or second round, if they're a bubble team, they're probably not going to make it. And they seed them accordingly to regions. Usually the top seeds get the number 1 seed in each region, which is the East, the Northeast, Mid-Atlantic, and West, and then they do the other seeding. It's 1 versus 4, 2 versus 3 in each of the 4 regions, and usually these games are like either Friday, Saturday, or Saturday, Sunday. The semifinals of the regionals are like two games at one arena on the first day, and the second day, it's the regional finals. And then once they have the winners of the regionals, then they take a week off. They don't want a conflict with the Final Four, and they play it the week after. And they have a Thursday that they play 2 games, the nationally semifinal games, and the finals is on Saturday. And all of these games are televised nationally on ESPN, ESPN2, ESPNU, or ESPN3, which is an online digital network which you could be on the computer. And this year's ncaa Men's Division I Ice Hockey Championship, the Frozen Four, is going to be at the TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts. Boston has hosted the Frozen Four a couple of times, 1998 and 2004. They usually have the ncaa Men's Hockey Championship, the Frozen Four, in cities usually in the Northeast or in the North, like they've had it in Philadelphia, Chicago, Detroit. I think they played at Detroit at Ford Field, but they've been and sometimes Washington D.C., but they've been doing it, trying to do it more in the southern part of the United States. Next year they're going to Tampa, and a few years ago they had it in Anaheim, California. I think they've been doing it and not trying to do the Frozen Four non-traditional ncaa markets for ice hockey, like Anaheim and Tampa Bay, to see if there's interest in maybe expanding to include programs in Southern California for UCLA or USC for men's ice hockey. That would be a big boom, because California's hockey thing is getting bigger and bigger every year because of the Canes winning Stanley Cup 2 out of the past 3 years, and the Anaheim Ducks winning the Stanley Cup in 2007. And also 5 AHL teams moving to California next year. I think that eventually there's going to be USC or UCLA or California will have ice hockey in Division I. And also next year they're going to have Arizona State get a Division I hockey program. That will be a big boon. I wouldn't be surprised if the Frozen Four is going to be held in Phoenix in the near future. They'll probably have it at the Phoenix Coyotes Arena or University of Phoenix Stadium. You never know and stuff like that. And usually the teams that are in the Frozen Four, usually CCC, BC or BU. A couple of years ago, it's UMass Lowell was in it. Also North Dakota, Michigan, and Ohio State. They go into the Frozen Four a lot. And these games are so competitive. And I found out the NCAA Men's Frozen Four is the third most highly grossed thing for tournament for the NCAA, behind the men's basketball tournament and the National Football college playoff, which is amazing and stuff like that. And it's entertaining watching college hockey in the United States. It's pretty good, and the Frozen Four is awesome. And it's going to be starting up soon, tournaments for the Hockey East, and that's going to be a real interesting tournament. And this year's Frozen Four is going to be real awesome at the TD Garden. It's all sold out. And that's about it on the Frozen Four. And I'll be back later. Facebook friends, YouTube followers, Daily Motion, and Twitter followers for 2 more video blogs. First video blog will be later on today about the Newburyport Rockport commuter rail line. And the third and final video blog of the night will be about former Toronto Blue Jays outfielder George Taco Bell. That's what Chris Berman of ESPN used to call George Bell, Taco Bell. And that's coming soon. Lots of more stuff. And baseball season's coming up, so there'll be definitely a baseball preview one for 2015. And beginning March 14th, I am going to review the many WrestleManias up to April 7th. And have a good day, Facebook, YouTube, Daily Motion, and Twitter. Today for this video blog, I'm using bubbles. I'm spreading my things around with doing more and more of these blogs and different stuff. I hope I'm getting good feedback on these video blogs. I'm getting more followers on YouTube and Google Plus and Facebook and everywhere. It's growing. Have a good day. And Julie Broughton rocks.